Yo, buddy, you good? What's going on, man? You trying to work the core and get a better core, stronger core for football? This is not right. We gotta fix up this plank.
What are you talking about?
You gotta drive the feet into the ground, you gotta drive the elbows into the ground. We want a nice straight line from head to heel. In today's video, we are gonna take you through how to do a proper plank to work the entire core. The plank is one of the best exercises for the entire core, for the overall stability, to improve your performance on the pitch, and to reduce your risk of injury. Today, we got my guy Emiliano, just flew out from Missouri, USA. We've been working together 3 years online, but now he's here 3 months in Latvia. You're gonna see him a lot in the videos. Any Spanish speakers, ask him questions in Spanish, drop that below. He will answer them for you. But anyways, we're gonna get into this video. We're gonna start first, because the main goal, as I always say, is we want the correct technique. So what we're gonna do is we're first gonna start him on his knees, make sure he has that right contraction in the core, then we're gonna move him to his feet, and then we're gonna finish off with a weighted plank. So 3 variations: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So we're gonna get started. So we're gonna start in a plank position. Knees are on the ground, elbows are in the ground. And then all I want you to do is, same like we did for the push-ups, lift these up, and then what you're gonna do is cross that over. So main goal here, like I said, is we wanna create a nice straight line from cervical spine to lumbar spine. So what we wanna do is we wanna drive the knees into the ground, we wanna drive the elbows into the ground, and we wanna contract that core constantly. So as you saw in the beginning, he had his lower back cave in. The way we prevent that is we act like someone is punching us in the stomach to fully contract the core. We wanna squeeze the pelvic floor muscles, and then our goal is to almost bring the elbows towards the knees, which is gonna create a nice tension in the core. And this is gonna work the rectus abdominis, is gonna work the obliques, but primarily the rectus abdominis, very, very important for stabilization. So after he has that, and he can do this for about 1 minute, then we're gonna move into the more advanced plank, so he's gonna get fully onto his feet. So I'm sure most of you can do this, but as always, we start slowly. So as you see here, what we're gonna do, one of the main problems I see with a lot of one-on-one clients is they have their ass too high. So what we wanna do is you can either have a partner or a friend look at you, or you can look in the mirror. Like I said before, we want a nice straight line now from the top of the head, so that cervical spine, to the heel. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to lengthen the entire body by driving the feet into the ground, driving the heels back, which is gonna stretch the Achilles tendon and the entire posterior chain. And then what we wanna do is we wanna have that double chin to make sure we have a nice straight line here. If you're driving the elbows into the ground, if you're driving the feet into the ground, and you're trying to create a tension through the entire body, you're gonna feel this. So this is the intermediate version here. As always, if you feel any pain in the lower back, you stop immediately. So goal there to progress on to the next, the advanced exercise, the weighted plank, is you wanna be able to do that for at least 1.5 minutes for 3 sets. As always, we want to progressively overload, so don't go too quickly because we don't want to injure ourselves. So last variation, we're going to work with a weighted plank. You can do this with a trainer, you can do this with a partner, or you can do this by yourself. First version we're going to show you is if you have a friend or a trainer with you. So same exact thing, we're going to get into a plank, and then you're going to grab either a 10 kilo or 20 kilo, which is about a 25 pound or 45 pound weight, depending on where you're watching. He's going to be in that same plank position, and then I'm going to position that weight right on his upper back. We don't want to position that on the lower back because that's going to hurt the lower back. Same exact thing, we're creating that tension through the entire body, elbows driving into the ground, balls of the feet driving into the ground, being long as possible, but still remaining stable. So the goal is, you want to try to bring the elbows to the toes and the toes to the elbows while keeping a good technique, nice double chin, creating a nice straight line. So that's how you do it with a trainer. Now he's going to show you how to do it by himself. So how would you do it if you're by yourself?
Grab the weight, bring it to the back, get into plank position, slowly, upper back still with the weight.
Perfect.
And there you go.
Perfect. So here the goal is we're working for about 2 to 4 sets of about 30 to 90 seconds, and then he's going to show you now how to release out safely and carefully. You want to make sure that you have no one next to you, and you can just slowly, lightly dump it off your back. Perfect. So that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. As I said, progress slowly, start with the beginner's version before advancing to the intermediate, and then perfect the intermediate before going to the advanced. Like I said, you want to keep your planks at about 15 seconds to 2 minutes. You don't want to go over 2 minutes because that's when it starts working more of your shoulders. We want to be working the core. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. How's the core feel?
Great.
Great. As always, you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments. And if you want to improve your ability on the ball, you could download my app for free. 7 days, get on there. You won't be charged a dime. You try it out for 7 days. If you don't like it, you cancel. If you do like it, it's less than $1 per day, $27.99 per month. Anyways, have a great rest of the day. Stay safe, stay healthy. Deuces. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe and you keep flexing those biceps. Make sure you click one of these 2 videos right here to stay up to date with the best football development channel here on YouTube. Stay safe, stay healthy, deuces.